Hey, Monkey community checking in on the project. You can see we're at 474,000 market cap, up 5% over the last 24 hours. But it was a wild day of trading, not just with Monkey, but crypto overall. You can see we dipped down to the 380s here for market cap before bouncing back up to almost 500, selling in at about 474,000 here. And you can see Bitcoin kind of did the same thing here after dipping down to under 89,000 all the way up to about 93,000 before selling it a little under 93,000. So you can see nice recovery for Bitcoin, and for memes in general, you can see the same thing here, this kind of V-shaped recovery, which is good to see. And hopefully this is a good sign of things to come, that things are recovering, because looking at the overall news, I don't see why we shouldn't be looking better. And I think we are going to get better. And we're going to see Bitcoin spike and then alts and meme coins run as well. Strong communities like Monkey. So I wouldn't want to fade Monkey at this point. Our strength lies in the community, and that is the difference between Monkey and other coins. Other coins lack the soul and deep belief that this community has. And if you're around the community, if you're in the community, you can see we're not giving up, we're not stopping, we're still working. And what you do is you start with a great meme like Monkey, a solid organic meme, and then you add the diehard holders and you get a coin that's ready to just pump at any time. And I think we've got a unique opportunity here. And I just want to encourage everyone to be patient. Seeing the sideways trading and the ups and downs that you see here, it can get discouraging at times, but I'm looking at it in a positive way. As time goes by, the longer the accumulation zone, the bigger the pump. And I'll just give you an example of that. If you look here, I've got the post. We're doing daily buys of Monkey until we hit the all-time high, and other community members like Bryce and others are doing it as well. And others are just buying as much as possible, even if they're not doing it daily. And what you see is over time, like this, just this one wallet here, I'm up to 731,000 Monkey coins just in this one wallet, and that's over 14 days. So you can imagine, even if the price stays exactly the same as it's been over the last 14 days, in another half a month, there'll be another 700,000 here. We'll be up to 1.4, 1.5 million. You can see over time, this is just one example of the bag getting bigger. And then even if the price stays exactly the same, others are selling. And so the quality of holder you can see is just getting stronger here, right? Because I'm less likely to sell, and the others are less likely to sell than those that are in it just for the short-term gains. So you can see that's why as that holder base gets stronger over time, the more likely it is that the coming pumps are going to be bigger. So I'm encouraged even with sideways trading and slightly downward trending, just because over time the quality of holder just gets stronger and stronger. So looking at the rest of the news here, Crypto Rover says, breaking, Congressman Begich says the USA will be buying 1 million Bitcoin soon. Don't sell your Bitcoin. This is extremely bullish here. I don't think that there's really a reason for anyone to be bearish on crypto right now with stuff like this coming. And there's just tons of bullish news coming out of the Trump administration here. Eric Stevens says when people lose hope in majors, they turn to meme coins out of boredom and they're addicted to green candles, but the trenches are where real opportunities open up, the kind that could take you from 4 figures to 7 in the next 12 to 24 months. If you lock in with the right strategy, I think the best strategy is to buy and hold quality communities and coins like Monkey. And I think Monkey, we're just waiting for our time to shine, and we're going to pump soon. And that's the right strategy if you're patient. And notice he says the next 12 to 24 months. I think we're going to have price action quicker than that. But if you just extend your mindset and have a long-term mindset, I think it's inevitable that Monkey runs. FipXN here says, Arthur Hayes says the USA is about to print a lot of money and Bitcoin will go to 1 million. It's coming. And, things like this where smart people are saying the printer's about to turn on. We're going to have a lot of money flowing into investments such as crypto, and it's going to flow down to our memes, including Monkey. And so the strong communities will survive, and then we're going to eventually thrive. Bitcoin.com news says just in, U.S. Senate nears vote on first major crypto market structure bill, with Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong meeting in Washington this week. Market structured legislation for crypto has made really good progress. We're 90% of the way there. So this is the ongoing stuff related to the US government that's extremely bullish overall. Andy Leon here says community is the backbone of crypto, and I would agree with Monkey. You're buying the coin obviously, but you're also buying the community, and that's what's different. At such a nice low market cap under 500,000, you're getting the incredible community, folks that are working for their bags, and this is the type of community you want to invest in. Crypto Twit says don't fade community, and Spliffin, I love this here. He says his dad asked him to help buy more Monkey after work. What a Chad. And that's incredible. And we've talked about it before. We have a lot of community members that have onboarded family members because they believe in the project so much. So Spliffin, shout out to Spliffin, a legend as well. Check out, I should have pulled it up here, but check out his, it was around Halloween. He had his Monkey tracksuit on. So anytime I think of Spliffin, I think he's wearing that thing as we speak every day. Yeah, hard chilling in real life, his Monkey bag. So that's awesome. His dad's coming on, so hopefully his dad sees some good gains. I mean, if he's buying more right now, he's getting an incredible entry point, and look forward to celebrating with Spliffin and his dad as well. So I just want to encourage everybody when the charts are down and things are red, it makes it tougher, but I look at it as an opportunity to add and to my Monkey position. I think we're just going so much higher. I'm extremely bullish, and over time, I'm not worried about not seeing the parabolic green candles yet. I think it's in some ways better that the quality of the holder gets stronger before we have the massive pumps, before we see these mid-sized whales coming in, before the larger whales come in. Because if we have convicted holders holding when these green candles come, it makes it more likely that we can sustain the upward momentum and hit that escape velocity that Murad and others talk about. Because that's the key, is to get enough momentum going to where we can break out and break out bigly. And I think we've got the foundation here set for that. So don't forget to follow the main Monkey account, monkey soul underscore, and support the work there. And any comments, reposts under that account help, because the algorithm sees that and it brings more and more people to the main Monkey account. Also, don't forget to hit the rocket on Deck Screener. That helps as well. We've got a nice ratio of rockets, and better than a lot of projects out there. And I think that helps people when they're doing research to look for an investment. And just hang in there, everybody. We will talk tomorrow. Thanks.